Hello everybody, and today I was actually making a mod, and it had some cool things. For example, the mud bucket, which actually slows things down. Battle Worn Dirt. This is actually going to be a dimension mod, but one thing I made about Battle Worn Dirt was one, it is slippery because it's supposed to be battle worn, and it's like people are fighting on it constantly, and I know I'm putting this above that. This is just for a demonstration. It wouldn't load like this. It also is more fire things than others. For example, boop, boop. And you will see it's actually even more flammable than oak. The idea is that the block is highly damaged and is very weak after battle, and has become a lot weaker after, battles being waged on it. Of course, mud is like a water bucket, so it'll actually extinguish fire, which I think is kind of good. But anyway, it spreads very slowly. Actually, no, it doesn't spread that. I believe water would be faster, but I'm not sure. As you can see, it gives you slowness. So that's how fast this spread. This is how it's not. It might actually spread them. Of course, if we put water in here, it'll actually just get stuck. Mud is still there. It pushes the mud back. So mud can also override water, of course. But one of the things I actually noticed that I thought was very interesting, and I'll real quick demonstrate this, is I was trying to make it more slippy, as I said. And this is actually for one of my friends. When I realized something that I may have upped the number too much, and it's kind of insane. That just happened. Oh, we're done. It would take me a while to get to the coordinates. As you can see, it's not even in my full render distance. Okay, now we can see it. That's how far it launched me. That's the very edge of it. It launched me that far. Also, I can even go fast if I shift. It won't make me go off, but I can do this. Look how fast I'm traveling on built blocks. This would be speed bridging on steroids. Of course, I'm going to number, but I just thought this would be a funny thing to show on camera, as it kind of, failed miserably. Also, another thing. Even if you're just standing on it normally, like this, if I move there, it'll knock me off. It's interesting for parkour, and it's actually kind of challenging. I can actually, because, parkour with placing blocks, it's actually very good for getting away. Like, look how fast I'm traveling. Like, I'm already, that's how many blocks I placed. This is the example of this. I'm going to build for 10 seconds. We'll see how long it'll be. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did count a little fast, I think. But this is just insane. Like, if you just jump over here, it just flings you. This is how much 10 seconds was. Like, even with a mud bucket on you, I'm pretty sure this would still be pretty fast. Even at a mud bucket. Even at a mud bucket. It's a little bit slippery. And, of course, it's very slippery. So put this and a mud bucket, it'd be insane. But anyway, I'm still going to make it lower and such. Just a little, also, I just wanted to demonstrate, this gives them slowness too, so it can be used as a weapon. If you get far away enough, which you can actually slow mobs. Now, I still find it very cool that you can go like, boop, boop, boop. If you jump early, it doesn't give you that much of a boost. But if you just stand on it, and you can just walk, and the cool thing I'm pretty sure can happen, is if you jump like this and aim in the right way, and it's slipping you in the right way, pretty sure if we just added one more block like this, we can actually, see? Whoop. And once again, I'm just going to demonstrate how OP this is for coordinates. So last time I don't think I showed my coordinates early enough, so that's how far I went. And the cool thing is, you can also do something that I find would be very interesting. Now, this is not going to be, I'm not going to be standing on this, just so you know. I'm going to put a mob on it and punch it. I'm going to punch a mob in it and see what happens. Like, see if it has the same effects. I don't want to do a slime. Actually, I kind of think I do. I'm going to do a creeper. See? Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And to demonstrate how OP this is, we're going to do this a lot more. And so how much exponentially you get faster. Imagine if there was a whole world of this thing. As I said, I'll tone it down so it won't be like this will be happening in the final thing. And of course, if I get on it, even with mud, let's test it with mud. Okay, yeah, that was expected. Now, let's me do it. Now, imagine if you had lava at the end. Like, imagine how fast you'll go to that lava, you won't be able to do anything. I'm not even sure I can jump okay, I can. I still fell. Like, look how, and if I run, well, that's completely different. That just, like, flings me. If I do a jump, I went right over the lava that is still there. Imagine auto jump. This would make this impossible, wouldn't it? Also, one thing I'm curious about. One more thing. Well, essentially, this is really cool and all. But what if you ender pearled onto it? Like, what would happen if you ender pearled onto this thing? Now, this is the last test, and I hope it'll be cool. Oh, I was flying. Like, if you ender pearled like this. It seemed ender pearl stops your motion, so it doesn't do anything. What happens if you ender pearl while on the ground? Oop. Still nothing. What if I do this? I will escape the fire! And as you can see, this thing escalates pretty fast. Way worse than wood. Like, I'm just going to show a comparison, okay? Between wood and this. Because at least wood is strong. This is not at all strong. We're going to do a race down to 5. Log. And I did let it go a little faster, but I still don't think that'll matter in the long scheme of things. Of course, it'll take a little bit, and I just now realize I should probably not let them light others on fire. Like, you know, like that. Oh, apparently in some cases this can light itself out, while this one will stay on fire. However, but this one, This one, let's make it like so it'll spread. I want to see how fast they spread though, because that was how fast it breaks. But how fast? And I'll do it like this, and I'll start it with more of that. So Log's doing it faster, right? Log will do it faster since there's more of it. But it actually seems if it's close, even though I started with 3 more logs. Still hasn't done everything. Well, this one is destroying almost all of the blocks. And I think will this one even get destroyed? Like, this one might win. Finally, that one's on fire. Well, this is an interesting race, isn't it? I think this one will, look how fast. But the last one isn't on fire. I think never mind. Look, isn't that cool? This is more flammable. And this does slowness to mobs. How will Enderman respond? Won't he just teleport? He'll teleport. But then, he'll be slow. Haha, you can't. Game mode survival. Mode survival. Enderman! He's definitely... Will this work? I'm panicking. Oh, right, there are other mobs. Well, I'm just going to take my leave, skeleton. First I'll do this, then I'll do this, and then I have slowness. I died. Well, I guess this is going to summarize this insane video of mod fails. Bye.